If you're learning to code, you might as well heard of Git and GitHub. These are two must-known tools for any developer. Developers all around the world, from beginners to expert, rely on Git and GitHub to manage their code. But why are Git and GitHub so popular? First of all, let's talk about Git. Git gives you control over your file changes. It's like having a magic wand that lets you track every change. Let me give you an example. Let's say you are working on a project, either with a team or you're working on a personal project, and you updated the code, but now your project isn't working properly. It's not working the way it did previously. Now you may think, if there was a way for you to go in past to your previous code which was working properly. Well, Git allows you to do this exact thing. Git records different versions of your files, so if you make any mistake, you can easily go back to the previous version. And that is why Git is known as a version control system. It also makes working in a team a lot easier. Let's say you have a team of developers working on a project. Now each developer can have the copy of the original project on their own computer, in which they can fix bugs, add new lines of code, and when they are ready, they can send the changes to the main project that will be stored online. The most popular place to store your project's files is GitHub, which is owned by Microsoft and it is free to use. If you don't have a GitHub account yet, you can go to github.com and create a new account. To use Git in your command line, you will need to download Git from gitscm.com. Now don't get confused between Git and GitHub. Git was originally meant to run on a command line, whereas GitHub is the website where you will host your repositories. If you don't know what a repository means, for now just think it as a folder where all of your project's file will be stored, and this is the place where you and your team will work together. Now that you have installed Git, you can open your terminal and type Git. If it gives you a list like this, that means Git is installed correctly. That's it for this video. Comment down below if you want me to explain all the basic Git commands.